If you are going to all of a sudden try and do too many things, it's not going to work. And gradually you'll go back to your old life. But the examples the scholars give is, say somebody is very miserly and he doesn't like giving money in the way of Allah Azza wa Jal. And he's not going to give £100 straight off. But that person, if he wants to get rid of this habit, he should start donating a penny or a pound here and there. Every time he goes to the masjid, donate a pound. Every time he sees somebody poor, donate a pound. Then, gradually over time, he'll get into the habit of giving, and his mind and his conscious and his subconscious will start to accept that giving in the way of Allah Azza wa Jal is good. In exactly the same way, applying the same analogy to our situation, we waste a lot of time, we're in depression, we spend a lot of time on social media, on browsing the net, on television and everything else, and we have very little achievements we actually make. Now, if somebody suddenly decides, right, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm going to start this, I'm going to start that, you make a long list. It's a bit like New Year's resolutions, which work for about a few weeks, and then after that, you're back to your old self. The tactic behind it is like that person who was very miserly. If we were going to ask him to give away £1,000, £100, he wasn't going to do it. Give a pound. Start slowly. Just list a couple of things. I will make sure I pray my salah. I will make sure I'd spend no more, but say 24 minutes every day, or 12 minutes every day, reading the Quran. Siratul Jinan fi Tafsir al-Quran with translation. English commentary of the Quran, English translation of the Quran. 12 minutes. That's it. During the day, I'm going to pray my salah. I'm going to try and get to the masjid. Just the little things. After a week, once you establish that, increase it a little bit. I'm going to actually attend the Madrasatul Madina Balighan classes 3 days a week. Start with the weekly Ijtima, once a week. After a few weeks, the Madrasatul Madina Balighan. Then, once a month, the Madni Kaflas of Dawat Islami. Then, if you're going to spend time watching the TV, sometimes we're addicted to the television. One good Madni pearl is this. Watch good things. Put a bayan on. Mufti Qasim Sahib Dawood Barakatullah Aliyah's bayans, Abdul Habib Bai's bayans, Nigrani Shura's bayans. Best of all, Madni Muzakras. Amir al-Sunnah Dawood Barakatullah Aliyah gives so many Madni pearls. And just watching Amir al-Sunnah in the Madni Muzakra will start to get rid of your depression. Why? Because you're seeing a pious person of Allah Azza wa Jal. And the walis of Allah Azza wa Jal, when you look at their face, it will remind you of Allah Azza wa Jal. This is what it is all about. Look at these things. Try and change your life gradually. Just watch the Madni Muzakra every Saturday. Don't set out to achieve everything in one day. Bite size. If you do it slowly and gradually over weeks and months, change your life. Get out. Go for long walks. Keep a tasbih with you. Start doing the zikr. I'm going to read Durud Pak 1,000 times a day. I'm going to do the zikr of Allah Azza wa Jal, Allahu, 1,000 times a day. But at the same time, I want to walk around the block every day. Get the fresh air. Do the zikr. Watch your life change and watch this depression disappear. Inshallah Azza wa Jal. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.